It's the dream phone call to the parts store when they're like, hey, how can I help you? You're like, hey, we need brakes for a Crown Vic and for a Ford Explorer for a Colorado project. And you just wait for the silence.
You know, you can see the parts guy's head exploding. He thinks he's getting a prank call from one of his buddies. But that is what we've got going with this application, right? You know, so what you've got is, to fix that puzzle, or the piece of the puzzle, is you've got the Z36 and Z26 brake packages from the guys at Powerstop. So it gives us everything we need to work on our Frankenstein truck and get it stopped. You know, anytime you've got a vehicle and you're doing upgrades, you're adding weight to it, you're adding more power to it, you're lifting it up, big wheels and tires, you've got to upgrade your brakes to be able to get that vehicle to stop, and that's when you call the guys at Powerstop.
So the Z36 truck and tow package we've worked with for years, and that's good for, like we said, we're going to use that on the Explorer axle. The Z26 is the Street Warrior package, more for street stuff. So we're going to have everything covered. And the magic happens really in the pads, all ceramic with carbon fiber in those for a low dust kind of braking system. You know, it's going to be nice and it's going to hold up and last.
Now, if you look at it, it's a kit that looks good as well, too. You know, you've got the rotors are plated, you know, so they're going to last. They're not going to rust out. And they're drilled and slotted to dissipate heat. Yep. The calipers themselves are powder coated. The only problem is, I think this will be the best looking part of the truck when we get this stuff installed.
But I think that gives us like a starting point. It's like when those celebrity types get a little Botox or a little filler. You know what I mean? They look good here, but now it's time to work on the rest of it.
There you go, a little motivation.
Yeah, it all comes back to the project.
I like it.
You know? Okay.
So Matt got the Z26 brake kit up front done, and that's got that dual piston setup on that caliper. Now, in the back, we've got the Z36. Now, one of the nice things about Powerstop, and one we love, is the fact that there's no modifications have to be made. It simply bolts into place on your production vehicle, and you can't say that about all aftermarket brake manufacturers.